We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jakari for Twisted Nightmare Gaming and LNN, the Little Nightmare Network, and I'm back at you with another Favorites Across Time episode. What, 3, maybe 4? I don't know at this point. But as you see a bunch of dragons. In fact, I think this list has the most monsters on it at 13 or 14. Yeah, 14. Alright, so, and if you're looking carefully, there are more synchros than anything else on here. Could I have realistically taken some of these off? Yes. I'm likely going to talk about 2 of them at the exact same time because one directly references the other. So I'll start with, I guess we can start with the main deck. Get this out of my way here. Sorry, I forgot where my camera was for a second. Sorry about that. So let's see. Let's go ahead and get the first one out the way. You either like him or you hate him. And yes, he's representing not only ritual dragons, but he's also representing everything related to Blue Eyes. Much like when I did Spellcasters, I didn't want to put Captain Vanilla Man on here, but there is a vanilla monster on here when it comes to him being a monster. You'll realize who it is once we get to him. I also put Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon because he represents the fusion aspect of dragons. I could have put Dragos Depelia, but I could have put, my fault, not Dragos Depelia, I could have put Starving Venom Fusion Dragon, or literally any other fusion dragon, but Blue Eyes and Tyrant Dragon, I kind of just vibe with. So, I said main deck, but I lumped those 2 together, so we'll go ahead and get that out the way. For the most recent main deck dragon, Bestial Lubellion. He represents himself. He also represents all the other bestials that come with him. And he does represent his continuous branded spells and traps. Everybody knows who this is. I really don't have to go into explanation. The sheer hell and the pricing out that this bastard was the main culprit of. I just think Prime Material Dragon's funny. Okay? He's an anti-burn monster, and he has destruction protection. Not just for himself, but for anybody who's being destroyed by a card effect. Discard a card, the card doesn't get destroyed. And then rounding out the main deck dragons, Probably one of my all-time favorites, Horus the Black Flame Dragon level 8. Anybody who knows me, especially when I played back from like '06 to 2010, knows that I used to play this bastard regularly. I used to play 6 and him. Alright, so I've already cleared the fusions. Oh, wait. Let's go ahead and just knock him out the way now. The only vanilla monster on this list, but he also represents pendulums. Odd Eyes, Arc Pendulum Dragon. Yes, I played this deck. Yes, he was he staple in the deck. But I just happened to really like him. But I wanted him to represent the pendulum aspect of this list. I kind of got stuff from every mechanic. Fusion, Link, Ritual, Exceeds, Pendulum, Synchro. So, speaking of Exceeds, the only Exceeds monster on this list, number 95, Doesn't Matter Dragon. Probably the only dragon on this entire list that I don't ever see them taking off of the ban list because of the ease of being able to summon him, which is what got him banned in the first damn place. Let's just run off the synchros really quick. Actually, no. Let's just run off the Link monster representing all of the actual Dragon Link monsters. Borland Dragon. I could have put Boral Sword. I could have put Boraload. I could have put any of the Borals, any of the Rockets, yada, yada, yada. For that matter, for fusions, I could have put Boralo Furious Dragon. I didn't. I put him. I like him. I like Borosword Dragon too. I like Boraload Dragon, but I chose him. Then you know what? We'll go ahead and knock out Trish. This is regular Trish. This isn't Big Trish or Lancia that can summon Trish. Which of both the other two can summon this one if they leave the field. So, this is just regular triple banish Trish. I don't particularly like the fusion because the fusion and the ritual, I believe, are mandatory. Like, if you couldn't do all parts of it, then it didn't really matter. You couldn't activate the effect. This one is, if you can, do it. Bestial Dissipator. Probably the most recent one on this list. In fact, it is the most recent synchro on this list. This came out in 2023. I have its original. I have the reprint secret. Hopefully, maybe Stampede gives us a QCR. The negate and destruction and then the summon from banish is hilarious. Now, the spot of my favorite all-time synchro monster is actually a tie between Stardust Dragon and Beals of the Diabolical Dragon. Not Bill Zeus, just level 8 Bills. Why? Because unless you negate his effects, he ain't dying. And then if you have something that deals me piercing, He ain't dying. I'll take the damage. He gains the damage in any form as attack stats. And in the zombie deck, he was absolutely hilarious to summon for years. Almost every synchro deck ran this bastard, except for Red Eyes. One of the original destruction negate synchro monsters. The easiest thing to summon off of a trap card, Starlight Road. But then, we have finally the biggest form of Stardust Dragon. Well, up until the last couple of years, where we got Cypher Divine and all these other ones. And then we got we got Cosmic Quasar, Cosmic Blazar. Before all of them, it was this guy. Shooting Quasar Dragon. And Shooting Star Dragon. I could have put him on the list. I could have put Crimson Dragon on the list, but I put him simply because I just really like Shooting Quasar. And I like the entire line of Quasar into Shooting Star into Stardust. It's hilarious to just put each one in the extra deck. And I do it now. I was doing it in Whitewoods. My Whitewoods deck literally ran a Quasar and a Shooting Star. And then I sided the Stardust. Just to be funny. So, but that's it for this list, really. It's just dragons and more dragons. I am not ranking these. I refuse. This one would hurt my head to go through a list right now. And yeah, no, I'm not gonna do it. Because my list would piss people off, first off. And my list would confuse people. This list probably confused people. But folks, as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell for all future notifications. Let me know what you think. Give me another monster type to go with. Because, I might hit Fiends next. That was actually kind of easy. I'm not a big Fiend person. In fact, that's probably going to be the hardest one out of all of them. Yes. Yeah. I might go Beast. I might actually lump Beast Warrior, and Winged Beast together. Simply because some of them mix into different... Some of them are in archetypes with each other. Some of them are played together. Things like that. Hint, hint, Tri-Brigade. And surprisingly enough, as much as I shit on Gladiator Beast does kind of fall into this category too. So, just saying. You ain't gonna find a single fucking harpy on that list though. Fuck that. I'll catch you guys later, because now I'm just rambling. Later.